Peace and love. I hope all is well with you. It's been a while since I've been on my channel, but I'm happy to be back. I received my Witch's Roots box maybe about 2 days ago. So I want to open it with you guys. I had a rough work week, and so this is a wonderful treat. And so I wanted to wait until I had some time to just relax and take my time with it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So you've all seen it before. Let's go ahead and open up and see what it looks like on the inside. All right, so it always comes the same. We have our information brochure on the top, and then we have our cards, our oracle card. So I'm going to put it to the side. I have some rose, let's see here, rose lemonade tea from Taylor's infused tea. So I'm going to put that to the side as well. So let's see. So the Witch's Oracle, that's the theme this month. The most beautiful aspect of living the magical life is found within the ever-turning wheel of transformation and growth, without limit. Through practice and continual study, we find that our soul is truly never still, but always churning within the great heartbeat of nature. Within this path to wisdom, we face our fears, overcome limiting perceptions, and continually achieve goals that nourish and brighten our lives. Although this path is full of uncomfortable confrontations, the benefit never failed to overwhelm us with meaning and grace. In this stunning collection, we dive into the Witch's Oracle to catapult our growth and find purposeful direction on our path. The magical items in this box are as follows. So we're just going to go through them, okay? We don't want to get spoilers, but I'm hoping to find just some messages in this box. Like I said, I had a rough week, and it really hasn't just been a rough week, it's been rough months, okay? Things happening politically, but I also have I'm a teacher. I teach 7th grade history, and so on top of all the things going on, the students can be a handful, and so it brings about a lot of stress. And so I'm looking for just some release today and just some relaxation. So let's look at our first card. Thank you, by the way, for being here with me. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So on the back, Mother of Star Nations. Radiant, enlightened guardians actively support the accomplishment of your heart's most sacred aspirations. Claim the potency, the legitimacy of your soul's vast ancestry. When the waves of the world threaten to evoke despair, recall the unsurpassable capacity of the spiritual dimension. Affirm their relevance and significance of your spirituality. Allow it to support you as you continue to apply yourself toward fruition. Remain loyal to light and love. How powerful is that message for right now in the world that we're living in? With all the chaos that's happening, the destruction that's happening, the hatefulness, and just pretty much being unkind. Just Spirit reminding us to remain steadfast on our journeys and our belief in the higher purpose and the higher power. So I give thanks for that. And also for me as a teacher, too, just to remain close to the mission, inspiring them, um, telling them that they have their voices and their voices should be heard, giving them strength to use their voices even when they feel afraid. And those are lessons that I'm learning every single day, and I try to share that with them, even though sometimes they give me a rough time, friends, but that's fine. But this is a beautiful message, and this is your message as well if you're here with me. Oh, we have my aunt. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my eyes are watering up. Look at this. I didn't expect this in here. So, she brings about justice. Let's see. A divine reordering is unfolding in your life, manifesting as an inner steering and spiritual push to give expression to something hereunto incoherent. Courageously and confidently commit to your manifestation, seeing through unsteady beginnings. As this newness grows into fullness, something beautiful is meant for you. Fearlessly and fully embody your process with trust and the ultimate blessing to be bestowed. And that's by Alana Fairchild. How beautiful is that? That is gorgeous. This is what I needed. That's why I love this box so much. Just because when I receive it, it's the energy of it. is for me. For me. Now, sometimes I don't resonate with all the stuff, but I find that with the Roots box, I'm gonna get a little sip of my tea. That's delicious. I find that with the Roots box, there's no fear in me receiving things that I won't use. Um, Fear is not the right word, but you don't want to spend your money on things and just have stuff sitting around. You want things that you can actively put into use. So fear is not the right word, but we try not to consume things, that we don't need or pay for things that we don't need. We're taking our money seriously. All right, so we have bilberry. So I'm gonna place this here and we'll read a little bit more about that. I'll put this to the side. Let's go ahead and get this. There we go. So far, this is beautiful. Oh, this is what I needed. So let's go ahead and pull the herb out. And we'll read on it. All right, so we have our bilberry. I'm going to give it a smell just to see. Oh, surprising. It smells herbal. Okay. So we'll see how that plays into our practice. And of course, we have our oil. So we have the Heart Guide. And that is one thing that I always talk about here is just keeping the heart open. Even at times when it feels like we want to just shut down. So let's go ahead and we'll put this to the side and let's go ahead. So we have the Heart Guide. Let's see what we... It's a very soft smell, very beautiful. Warming, comforting, cozy. I love that. I love that. And so it's full of herbs, if you can see. And sometimes I'll put a quartz point in there as well. I don't see it in this one, but it still could be in there. So beautiful. The Heart Guide. I also wanted to show this to you. My little tray here. Let's see if we can put it in the frame. See it? So I keep this on my desk. I had this originally in my bedroom, my oils. But I brought them out here to my reading table so I can spritz down the table with some of my oils before I do my reading. So we have the Fortuna. You guys saw me unbox this before. So these are some from my past boxes. The Ancestors Calling. So I want to bring them out so that I can use them. And then my oils here. This one. So kind of taking these, putting them on my hands before I do my readings. Spraying them on my tables before I do my readings as well. So kind of bring them out here to my reading table so I can put them into use. I think I brought up last time that the oils, you want to use them because it's an oil. And so it's not going to last forever. But I find that they don't really go bad so quickly. All right, so let's see what we have. So in our pink sachet here, we have looks like a piece of orange calcite. Let's take a quick peek. All right. That's beautiful. Beautiful little tumble. And we'll see what they have to say about that. When you get these are always wonderful too to put together little bags with multiple crystals to keep in your purse or in your book bag for protection. And to just kind of carry on that energy. All right, so, we forgot. They always have the incense at the bottom, but let's go ahead and pull that out as well. So we had tangerine, wonderful. So a very bright energy. So let's see. You get, of course it smells like incense base, but you do get a little bit of citrus, a little warm citrus energy with it. So that's wonderful. Let's go ahead and light this up. I needed this. This is what I needed. I'm thankful for this box. And this is the cheapest option that they have. How much is this box? I think it might be 30, 33 or 35, something like that. I've gotten the Witch's Moon in the past. I think I've told you all that. But that one doesn't resonate with me as much as the root. Because I make teas, I work with herbs, and so it's right up my alley. The Moon House tea as well. But this is perfect for me. You receive just enough, just enough. All right, so let's go ahead and get that, and let's see what else we have. So we have our candle. All right, so the nest of the north. Look at that. Let's see if I can. They normally roll their candles with herbs and oils. Let's see if I can smell anything other than the beeswax. Smells good, but that beeswax, beeswax is just, it's just dominant, the smell of it. So it's hard to smell anything else, but it's beautiful nonetheless. All right. And let's see what else. And then we have our main item. So we have the Medicine Heart Oracle, Nourishing Transfusions of Medicinal Grace. How beautiful. Elena Fairchild with artwork by Sophie Wilkins. And this is my first time seeing this deck. This is the pocket edition, so it has to have been out for a while. So let's see. The Medicine Heart Oracle. I normally wouldn't gravitate towards a deck like this, but I love Oracle decks. They're my favorite. I think I might have more Oracle than Tarot. So let's take a look at the cards. Why not? All right, so beautiful little tiny guidebook here. We're gonna just do a small walkthrough. All right. So we have a QR code. So let's turn it on the bottom so we have this. So we can see the pictures. So I'm not going to go over I'm not going to flip them over. I'm just going to show you the illustrations or the paintings here. Some are portrait and some are landscape, I see. This is beautiful. And then we'll pull a message. Look at that. This is interesting here. So like I said, this wouldn't be a deck that I would normally pick. But it came to me, so I'm interested in seeing what messages it might have for us today. I'll pull 2 cards to read. It's nice to see the animal energy in here. And it looks like it's some diversity. Diversity in skin tone, but not, we don't have a lot of masculine energy. We do here when we have the animal, some of the animal energy here with the masculine body. No age diversity, which is always interesting to me in oracle decks. If we're thinking about wisdom, we want to always think about the elders. At least that's what I think about, the elders. Okay, so I spoke too soon. Here we go. I don't know if he's necessarily an elder, so I take that back. He just might have a tiny bit of gray, but not necessarily what I'm thinking of. You know what I mean. I feel like elder energy gets discounted a lot in these decks, and that's the point of becoming an elder, is that you've gone through trials and tribulations and you've mastered certain things. You've gone through many different phases, and that you have that wisdom. Not only do you have it, but you've incorporated it into many aspects of your life. And so when we have cards that don't represent that elder energy, it's kind of false to me, you know? It's kind of false to me. Give me a comment if you understand what I'm coming from with that. And I feel like, too, it goes into, when we think about society as well, it was a time when we trusted the words and the information from the elder. And now, and this is coming from me being a teacher as well. Here we have some of the masculine energy. Coming from being a teacher as well, where we have students, my students, I teach 7th grade, I have a lot of them, they think they know more than adults. They think they have more authority in my classroom, you know? And it's not even about learning the information. They could not know about history. They don't have to know about the historical facts to still think that they know more than me in my classroom. And so that's the world that we've created now, where we don't look to the elder anymore. And I'm not saying that all elders have the knowledge and the wisdom, because there are plenty of elders that are fools. Okay? So let's be real about that. But still, that when we talk about spirituality and that the phases of life, the crone aspect of it, why don't we see that more? Why aren't we acknowledging that more? Why aren't we seeing the power and the beauty in that more? And that's something that should be kind of thought about with the spiritual community. It's not enough just to talk about the crone. We have to acknowledge it. We have to not be afraid of it. We have to walk powerfully towards that energy. And when you get decks like this that just look at I'm not going to say that these women haven't experienced life, but I just need a little bit more. But even still, the messages could be there, so let's give thanks for them. All right, Spirit, thank you. This deck found its way to me. What message do you have for us today? As collective viewers that can aid us on our spiritual journey and our path forward. What message can you share with us? Thank you, angels. What message of healing can you share with us as we're working to keep our hearts open? All right, so we got this one here. You see? So it says, crested crane marks the center. Your soul is entering the center of the mandala, encountering infinite possibilities. This is the wild place where excitement, chaos, and creative freedom abide. Here is where new potentials and opportunities arise as if out of nowhere. It is the realm of magic and synchronicity. Things may seem to be falling apart, but in a more meaningful and true way, they are really falling into place. That's a beautiful message. The artwork is beautiful. I'm not going to take anything away from this beautiful artwork. The message, it works for me. It's right where I'm at right now, and it's needed. So I'm thankful for that. So sometimes when it comes to some of these oracle decks, we look beyond the surface of it, and the meaning is beautiful. Of course, Elena Fairchild, she's been in the game for a long time, and so she's a beautiful writer, and spirit works through her, and so we give thanks for that. The artwork is beautiful, and like I said, I wouldn't have normally picked it, but that's how things come to us at times. Let's take a look at this one as well. It's on the bottom, right underneath it. Collective of the Southwest, and I'll leave that there. Well, let's read it. While Whale Medicine Mentor evokes the song in your soul that needs to be sung, whales move slowly. As you tend to your inner work and visionary dreaming, there may be a lull and responsiveness from the world around you. Do not fight your own process. Trust that the inner path will yield divine dividends with grace. Your song shall be heard, emanating high frequency manifestations. Beautiful reading, very timely. It works right here, right now with me and my energy. So I give thanks for that message, and I hope that message resonated with you as well. So what a beautiful deck. What an unexpected energy here with this deck. All right, so let's go ahead and read. Let's read about bilberry. We're not going to read everything. So bilberry leaf, the first image that comes to mind when seeing images of the almost black berry that comes from bilberry bush are blueberries. Although metaphysical qualities are very are very similar, the bilberry is known as its European cousin. Historically, the leaf of the bilberry bush was harvested for medicinal reasons, including relief from inflammation, bruising, and digestive disorders. All right, so let's see. All right, magically, the bilberry leaf is used for protection, luck, and coming endeavors in love. All right, that sounds beautiful. In addition, bilberry is commonly included in ritual teas and baths to prepare for divinatory practices, enhancing the psychic ability to receive visions and signs from guides across the veil. So how I would use this, I think a great way would be, of course, in a tea, make it infusion with the tea, but also honoring the herbs as you take them out and sprinkling on the table before I do my readings and allowing those herbs to kind of sit there. I think that's a beautiful way to use them. And don't forget our beautiful artwork, the Bilberry artwork by A.E. Alden. They do all the artwork for The Witch's Spoon. They also did my art, the artwork. And let's so see. Let's look at the Heart Guide Magical Anointing Oil. They provided the oil with the energies of safety and comfort as you explore opportunities on your path. This special blend has been created with the essential oils of frankincense, rose, ylang ylang, and our Guided Grace oil blend. Lavender, spearmint, bilberry leaves have been added. And so they did have the quartz. I just couldn't see it in there. And so we have our tangerine incense. Our orange calcite crystal, a true crystal of confidence and creativity. Orange calcite is the perfect companion to work with the coming months of spring. And then inside of our candle, we had the essential oils of ylang ylang, clove, cinnamon, and sage. This has just been a beautiful box. This might be one of my favorite ones. I know some people, they come and go when it comes to Witch's Moon. I do as well, because sometimes I really can't afford it. And so I give thanks when I can have this little treat. Let's do one more card. This is from the Heart Path Oracle. And I did a video on my channel. I'm just going to pull one, and then we're going to end. And this is your message for the week, or just actually whenever you come across this video, this is your message. This is by Nadine Gordon Taylor. This is a beautiful deck. This is these are the backs of the cards, and this is what the artwork will look like. All right, so let's get one, Spirit. Thank you. Just one. We'll take this one right here. Soul assistance, soul guidance, unique perspective. So, how you look at the world, how you create, how you go out into the world, how you show yourself, how you communicate with others. You have a unique perspective. At times, it may not be understood by others, but Spirit is asking you to continue with your vision, to acknowledge your wisdom, acknowledge your strength, but also acknowledge your tenderness here with these kittens. I like that we have somewhat of an older woman here, okay? Being graceful as as you mature, the beauty of maturity, the beauty of going through hardships and coming out of them, all right? That's how you're able to bring about a unique perspective on your life and on the situations, in your life. Nurturing the world as much as you can here with these kittens in this world basket. Asking for assistance from your ancestors here with the pendulum. Purifying your life as much as you can, thinking that that's maybe quartz crystal. So just honoring yourself, honoring your vision, honoring your truth here. Calling and asking your ancestors for that assistance when needed. And when you ask for the assistance, be prepared to be guided. All right. Beautiful. Take care.